This is your prime time forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Hey, East Alabama and West Georgia, it is Saturday, October 4th, 2025, and this is your weekend weather forecast on your primetime weather forecast. It's the 17th annual Fall on Main Street, Saturday, October 25th in downtown Roanoke, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. We're going to be there broadcasting live, and we hope that you make your plans to hang out with us. We're going to have a lot of fun. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by Jeff Monroe for Alabama House District 37. A lifetime of service, a commitment to Alabama. Jeff has lived in Chambers County since 2001 and brings over 45 years of experience in public safety as a firefighter, paramedic, and the fire chief. He holds degrees in public safety, administration, and public and private management. He also has served the town of 5 Points in elected office for more than 2 decades, including as mayor. And I personally know Jeff Monroe, and they just don't come much better. A change of weather for the state of Alabama. Jeff Monroe, State House District 37. Also, don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas can handle all of your Alpha insurance needs in Alabama and in Georgia. 256-831-7770. No thunderstorm activity for today across Alabama or Georgia. The Storm Prediction Center convective outlook showing all clear, severe clear, lots of sunshine for your Saturday. Got to go down to the Gulf Coast if you want to see a few thunderstorms today. We are looking good across East Alabama and West Georgia. High temperature today in Gadsden. We'll make it to 83 degrees, 85 over in T-Town, 83 in Clanton and Montgomery. Will be around 85 degrees. Should be beautiful weather in Tuscaloosa for the festivities surrounding the Alabama Vanderbilt game coming up a little later on today. Then the state of Georgia, I mean, it's like fall time, y'all, up here in the northeast Georgia mountains. Now is the time to be here. People don't think about this, but if you're in East Alabama and West Georgia, northeast Georgia is a day drive. You got to deal with the Atlanta traffic, but other than that, it's a day drive. I mean, you can be up here in 2.5, 3 hours, spend 3 or 4, 5 hours, and you can head back to the house or spend the night with us. We got all kinds of places up here in northeast Georgia where you can hang out, have a good time, and boy, the leaves are turning. It is cool up here. Yesterday, we hit the upper 70s, and that's going to happen again today. We'll make it to 76 degrees this afternoon. And then down back across West Georgia, Columbus goes to 84. And then South Georgia will hit 85 degrees this afternoon. Again, under mostly clear skies. Let's look at the tropics. We've still got some activity out there. By the way, we closed the month of September for the first time in recorded weather history without a landfalling tropical system in the entire month of September across the United States. Pretty amazing stuff. So we've got a lot of action out there. It's just that the pattern this entire season has been prevailing western winds, or we've had high pressure spinning over the northeastern United States, which has pushed everything back out to sea. But things may be in the process of changing, and we still have the entire month of October to go before things start to calm down, and the Atlantic and the Gulf still extremely warm. So we're nowhere near being done with tropical systems, and we're watching a disturbance coming off the coast of the Bahamas that could develop into an organized system somewhere between the Bahamas and southern Florida, and then maybe into the northeastern Gulf of Mexico. That could happen towards Sunday or Monday. And then we have an area of interest off the African coast there in the southern, south central Atlantic that we'll be keeping an eye on in the coming days as well. But hey, there's nothing that's going to rain on our weekend. We've got a great weekend for you across Alabama and Georgia. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in 5 Points, Alabama. Currently, it's 59 degrees. Wind out of the east-northeast at 3, gusting to 4. Humidity is 84%. The barometer is at 3020. The dew point is 54. The high temperature yesterday, 76. Partly cloudy skies out there currently. Sunrise this morning will be at 6:38, and the sun sets this evening at 6:22 p.m. We are anticipating another gorgeous day across the entire region. We'll make it to 80 in Lineville this afternoon. Roanoke will top out at 80, LaGrange at 79, and Dadeville will make it to 82 degrees this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent for your Saturday. Mostly sunny, a few scattered clouds here and there. We'll call it partly sunny. High temperature of 80 down to 58 this evening. Hey, that's going to be phenomenal bonfire weather. So if you got some wood hanging around, you might want to build yourself a little bonfire this evening. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then for tomorrow, a slight chance of a shower. That would be in the afternoon. We'll call it 20%. We'll maintain that through Sunday night. The high temperature on Sunday, 78 down to 66 Sunday night. Then on Monday, back to partly sunny skies, 81. Tuesday, mostly sunny, 83. On Wednesday, we'll give you a 20% chance of a shower, 82. And then Thursday, partly sunny with a high of 76. Now, we may have to fine-tune that forecast for Monday and Tuesday, really depending on what that disturbance or potential disturbance does that may come across South Florida and get out into the Gulf of America. Hey, we need the rain, so we're kind of okay with that thing developing into a rainmaker and then parking over the southeast for a few days. We don't know that that's going to happen, but there is that possibility, and we'll hang on to that hope. We need rain really bad. And, you know, September and October typically is not very rainy across the southeast. The only time we really get any really significant rainfall is when we have a tropical system. So we don't want a hurricane. We don't want a tropical storm, but we would love to have a little rain off of it at least. Let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar this morning. We see a few sprinkles across southwest Alabama. Some of that is trying to get up into the Montgomery, Prattville, Elmore County, maybe Coosa County. But the air is so dry outside, if we have anything actually falling from the cloud, odds are it is evaporating before it can make it to the ground. We'll take you in a little bit closer, and you'll see over there around Sylacauga, there's a little bit of an echo coming back from the Birmingham radar there that's probably going to move into southwest Clay. But again, because the dew points are so low, all of that is likely evaporating before it makes it to the ground. But if you were to see a little splattering on your windshield this morning, no big deal. And you probably get more activity from a bird flying over than you're going to get from these clouds this morning. Well, let's see. You got to go over to the Dr. Don Weather Store and pick up your Thunder Buddy shirt, and also make sure you get your What About shirts and get them in time so that you can wear them to Fall on Main Street coming up the end of this month. You can head over to our weather store. The link is at the top of this video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube. That's a great way to support us here on Dr. Don's Weather. And please subscribe to us on Facebook. It's 99 cents a month. And that keeps us streaming here at Dr. Don's Weather. Enjoy your Saturday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll do this again for you first thing tomorrow morning right here on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oak, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.